Cool. Have we got audio yet?
Yeah, we've got audio.
Sweet. So I'll hand out the links for the map ban to Mr. Samaru. Needs number 1. So hope I don't stuff this up. And video games needs number 2. Okay. Let's see if this works properly. So with any luck, that will work.
Getting a little nervous here. What the heck?
I'm just explaining how it works to them. They obviously forgot to see the memo where we told them all to test it.
Uh-oh.
So hopefully this, yeah, get it.
Do we have to change our link too?
No. We just view. I might have to go explain it to him.
Uh-oh. Not to worry, we are trained professionals.
And yeah, as Ham said in the lobby, make sure we don't
God.
radiocast.
Yeah.
Come on, where's the ban? You better not be discussing what he needs to ban. There is technically meant to be a time limit for this, but first time we won't bother.
Yeah, I'm getting kind of nervous. There's nothing happening on this screen. Yikes.
Come on, Smaru. Click the map. Click the ban link. Yeah, it's just like chill, stationary.
Oh, fuck. I'm scared.
He doesn't get past the team name part, that's why. Yeah, they haven't tested it. You'll get through it, hopefully.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Terra
Did it
thermal's
work?
gone. Yep.
Oh, beautiful. Thank God. Yeah, that's banned. Okay. Working as intended.
Yes, slowly but surely.
We're getting there. Awesome.
Oh, River City's gone.
Yep, there we go. So we got Bog's gone. So it's going to be Oasis or Peaks.
Oh, God. A tickle fight or a brawl?
Let's see. The Rubelite Oasis actually has a fair good like long range spots too, but it's gone and it's Peaks.
Yep, it is Alpine Peaks.
Blue lightsabers activate.
My favorite.
All right, excellent. So we got through that at least, and now, yeah, we got everyone in the lobby. We're all good to go, I think. If you want to switch to the feed, let's see. Yep. We got a few people. So I've got, just double check for me, I've got Conquest, Canyon Network, North America, 15 minutes, first person only. Oh, there's my voice already. And 4 teams, no.
Yep, I'm pretty sure. That is drop 1.
Okay. Now it looks like we've had a fair bit of rotation on 42's roster. Some different people from their regular lineup of old times.
Yeah, I'm noticing some names from different teams.
There's been a lot of movement lately. Okay. Oh no, it's just where is it coming through? I can hear myself. Got to delete it. There we go. Muted. Okay. For people who haven't watched this before, Bear, and while we're waiting on these guys to get ready, did you want to quickly go over the drop procedure? Can you see that? Okay, so yeah, 42 WKL are locked. Good to go. Okay.
Wait, what's the drop procedure again?
So for drop 1, it's full conquest, 5 cap.
Oh, right.
Strikes
Okay.
enabled, 575 to 625 tons. So it's extremely heavy. You can easily have 6 assaults in this drop. Or you can have like completely just a mix of like heavy and assaults if you wanted to. With
all
no
right.
lights at all.
Gosh, sounds like
And
it'll
this
be
is
fun.
Yeah, it's a big slog fest. So for Canyon, I'm expecting a bit of trading. But you can sort of Canyon, you can sort of do a lot of different things with Canyon. It's one of those funny maps. A few different strategies work.
Yeah, it's the one map where you can kind of brawl and have a ranged fight at the same exact time.
Yeah, it's got a mix, and there can be little like brawls happening on different parts of the map, whereas other parts will be range trade.
Yeah,
It's quite a nice
definitely.
dynamic map like that. Okay, so we're just waiting on 42 to lock their lancers. Even when they're all green, I'll wait for them to say locked. So far, they're only an Alpha and Bravo, no Charlie at all. Going a bit of a left side. Unless they've yet to actually assign their lancers. Actually, interesting enough, WKL White Knights have locked their tonnage at 605, so they're 20 tons under the max.
Oh, somebody must be bringing a light mech.
Yeah, so there must be some. Well, I'm sure we'll see soon what the reason for that is. Waiting.
Lots and lots of waiting.
And for those people who haven't looked at the schedule, after this match, there'll be EMP versus 228 Blackwatch. So there might be a little bit of an overlap, but that match will start up on MO Leagues 1 in about an hour from now. Okay, they're locked 2. We're ready to go. Let's do this.
All right.
Also, remind me to change it from Conquest to Domination for the next drop. Because that is something that in the scrims a lot of us have forgotten to do. Here we go. Loading in. Okay. Looking good. I'm going to start soon, hopefully. I have no audio at all at the moment. In game. That's all right. I don't really need it. Here we go. So for the answer, we've got a Mad Cat Mark 2B, a Mad Cat Mark 2B, a Night Gaia C, a Warhawk Prime, a Nova Cat Prime rather, a Night Gaia C, a Summoner, and a Nova Cat A. So I think they've brought us some lerms.
We have Gamma. Enemy
yeah, it's starting to look like it.
Oh no, that's a PPC Nova Cat A, that one. And this one is a What's this one?
I like the color scheme on her rod. It's black and yellow.
What have we got on Team 1 over there? What
Team
are the
1
mechs they bringing?
looks like a Phoenix Hawk 2, a Night Gear D, Annihilator 2A, a Deathstrike Madcat Mark II, a Summoner F, a Warhammer 6R, a Summoner M, and a Warhawk Prime.
Okay, so they've gone only trading at the moment. Yeah, so it looks like 42 have done a hard kappa push with all their mechs, completely giving up the spine and trash dump. And we've got a group of 4 mechs over here from WKL trading on spine at the moment across the map. Not many caps either team yet. No one's bothered to go for Theta just yet, and WKL haven't even got Epsilon right now.
Yeah, that's a bit of a concern.
They're just content with trading, it seems. Yeah, Texan's on his way now, I think, to get Epsilon, but still no Theta. I think with the way 42 spread out at the moment, you would be able to get Theta from them quite easily. They don't really have great coverage of Theta behind the rock here just yet. They're getting there now, but you could definitely be able to get it. Perhaps he should have gone there first.
Yeah, if they had a smaller, faster mech, it would be possible, but I don't know if you could hide a Wolverine over there.
We have gained Epsilon.
No, he's got Texan Scrublords in the Phoenix Hawk. I mean, it's not the smallest mech, but he could definitely squeeze it in at the moment.
Yeah, it's a pretty fast one.
Yeah, but now Subwoofer and his Summoner's getting another angle, so it might be a bit more difficult now, because they're spread out a bit more.
Yeah, it looks like Team 2 is trending towards Sigma. Texan Scrublord.
Yeah, you can see, the Phoenix Hawk is moving up to do the back cap on Sigma.
Man,
There is a
strike on
Warhawk and
Prometheus.
there is a Warhawk and a Knight guy here though, so they'll be able to deny it. It is full cap, so it's going to take a bit for him to flip that cap. And so far, just a really long tradey sort of. I don't know where to focus on with my screen, so I'm not sure where you are, but there's.
Yeah, I'm on Prometheus right now. Is it 54%? Just got hit by a strike. It's backing off that hill. Oh, Texan's in on Titus Q. Uh-oh.
Yeah, so he's brawling him rather than trying to get the cap. Not really a cap-orientated game, it seems.
Looks like he halved him already. It's about to go down.
Titus is getting very damaged, isn't he?
Yes, he is. 63%. Not looking too good.
No, he's just getting peeked on by that. Yeah, he's
there he
down. Oh,
goes.
look at that. Texan Scrubboard, he's the easy kill on Titus.
Just walks
him
away
flank.
94%. Yikes.
Well, now there's no one to stop them capping Sigma.
Yep.
So they're getting
Sigma's
easy
theirs.
3 to 1 cap. That's no good.
At this point, they could apply more pressure by heading towards Theta, but they're still way back there on Epsilon.
Now they've got the Summoners here, rotating away. Mrs. Samaru and Dentium rotating now towards Theta, away from Radio Tower. They've noticed that slow sort of roll into Radio Tower. And you'll notice on this drop, because it's so heavy, everything is so slow.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a very slow sort of drop one.
It's kind of interesting why that was done. But I noticed that 42 is kind of clustered together. Team 1 has a really nice spread.
Yeah, I'd very much prefer WKL's spread of mechs at the moment to the answers, especially having almost the 4 cap. They're getting very close to Theta there. Not sure whether they'll be able to get it yet or not. Actually, they could. Dentium right now could just get this corner of Theta, and they wouldn't be able to deny him. They're not really worried about it seems, but there is a back cap going on again at Kappa. Texan walking down towards there. He's going to get some good peaks on Video Games. Is in a little bit of trouble. Getting hit by a few different angles.
Yikes. Yeah, he got caught out. He's kind of stuck on his own right now, getting struck and whatnot.
He should. I definitely don't think he should be dropping down that way away from his team though. I'm not sure if that's the right move. The Phoenix Hawk's just going to keep poking him with those medium pulse lasers. See if he can get some good trades.
Oh, he's starting to put damage into him, but he's still really high percentage. I think Texan's making a little bit of a mistake here, trying to get too aggressive on this Mad Cat.
Yeah, he doesn't really need to. He doesn't really need to get that aggressive. But how damaged is Video Games?
I'm trying to press buttons. I forgot how this works.
He might be close to losing a torso. He's still got all these torsos at the moment, but
Oh, his CT
Oh,
is
there we
gone.
go. Yeah, CT.
Wow.
Done. Okay, well, I really can't see 42 coming back from that unless they do something drastic right now.
Yeah, unless there's a push coming, I think they're just gonna get picked off one by one. They're just rotating over and
Two
over
of them
again.
are really low percentages. Look at Prometheus, 39% in that Novacat.
Yeah, and Lurch 2 in the night gear.
Yeah, and Raptor, 44% on the Warhawk. I'm not sure why that's orange. Is that orange for you? The
Yeah, it
44% looks
It's
orange
weird.
instead of red.
Confirming that we have possession of Kappa.
Must have taken a lot of leg
Point
damage or
Beta
something.
is ours.
Just private lobby thing, so.
Yep.
No, I think this is going to be the finishing move. Looks like
Yep. Team 1's
WKL moving
capitalizing
in to
on it.
finish them off. Yeah, 42 are stuck
Annihilator
in the
in the
low
front.
ground. You don't want to ever be in the low ground in this map.
Oh, yikes.
Not a good
Yeah.
place to be. Look at Raptor about to get caught out here. He's already halved. Yeah.
Oh, 3 mechs on him. Oh, 4. Uh-oh.
Four max,
he's
four
done.
max. He's done.
Holy shit.
That's all
Lurch
she
tried
wrote, I
it.
think.
Yep.
They might be able to pick up a few kills, but unlike MRBC, all that matters is the win in MOR. So it's at this point in time, it's all over. There's no coming back from this, I don't think.
That was a
And
nice
clean
slow
final
push
mech
on
here.
their part.
Yeah, other 2 mechs go down. Only 2 left now. Drop Bear and Herod fighting right here. There we go.
Oh, it was
One
a
left.
valiant effort. It was a valiant effort. Yep, it's just
Yeah,
a summoner now.
some pretty damaged mechs on WKL, but they looked pretty strong right from the outset of that game. So good for taking him. Damage from all sides. Just got to wait for him to go down, and that'll be it.
Yeah, I feel like Team 1 had a better time rotating their hurt mechs out and presenting fresh targets. That was pretty good.
Yeah, definitely. Let's have a look at the damage numbers. Team stats here. And Drop Bear with the Warhawk doing 877 damage. That's
Oh man, somebody's farming.
a big farm from the Warhawk there. And a nice. No one really sort of tanked. I suppose there was the Titus and Prometheus doing under 200 respectively. But it's a nice, pretty even spread of damage. Just WKL just having that little bit more at the end.
Yep.
All right. Excellent. That's over now. I've got to make sure the lobby is set correctly for the next drop. The teams don't switch this one. They stay the same and they switch the next game. So I'll immediately switch them out after the next game.
Yep. The next one is Domination. Just a reminder.
Yes, thank you. It's Domination Mining Collective.
Yes.
So we'll have Mining Collective and we'll have Domination.
This is my favorite map.
Really? It's
Yeah.
definitely not my favorite map. That's for sure. Actually, what I'm really excited for is PGI in a couple of months to release Canyon Network with a snow covering.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that should be really interesting. Canyon being arguably, one of the most this probably is the most played comp map, and it's quite well balanced and well known.
Definitely.
So the fact that they're doing a nice little reskin of that map and releasing it as a new map should be interesting to see what where the snow drifts have been placed and what snow's covering what.
Yeah, hopefully the assaults have a better time getting out of those canyons.
So I'll just give a in time. Let's to lock lenses. Immediately after this game.
I'm still kind of shocked. 42 is usually an aggressive team. Seems like they tried to switch things up and got caught in the middle of it.
Yeah, maybe trying something different. I mean, it is a large tonnage drop like that is something new in comp. So it is. I have found
Definitely.
it personally in scrims and watching like people scrim that it is much more difficult to brawl push because you just like there's just so slow. Like there's just so much tonnage, you know.
Yeah,
It will
there's
be
a lack
interesting
of
to see if
speed.
anyone decides to bring like a mix of like 75 tonners, like just say onions and gargoyles in the future,
Oh man,
and just
that'd
does a
be
full
exciting. Yep.
8-man like gargoyle onion push. That might be something to watch. I can see that happening, particularly in the lower divisions where brawling becomes a little bit more viable.
Yeah, definitely.
Do we want to switch to the map strat? We'll just quickly go over.
Oh, right.
Got that. Where have I got the map strat? Somewhere around here. It's one of these tabs. I've got too many tabs. Well, we can get rid of the map
Me
banning
too.
tabs now. The map banning tabs can go. It's Alpine is the map.
Yeah, that
Map
makes things
tactics
easier.
here. MWO tactics. This is it. So initially, the red team, we had a big rotation just straight this way. All their mechs went this way. And they just all gravitated around sort of this left-hand side of the Kappa map on the high ground. That was the initial sort of movement. Whereas WKL sort of had a group. Actually, I'll change that color. Get a nice. How about we get a nice blue color? There we go.
Yeah, I was gonna say
WKL.
it's a little hard to see.
Yeah, we don't want red. Yeah. Initially set up here. A little trading position. Why is it? Oh, that's gone to red too. No. Work for me, please. There we go. Oh, look, it's still red inside, but it's blue on the outside. That's something. And they got some mix up on Radio Tower as well. The Phoenix Hawk, I think, did you see what did the Phoenix Hawk initially go for Kappa and he ran away because he saw how many were there? Is that what happened at the start? Because I saw the Phoenix Hawk doing a long rotation. I think he went and checked Kappa. I didn't quite see that. And then he sort of moved all the way back towards Epsilon.
I feel like he was waiting for lights to show up on Kappa, but since they were so slow, I feel like he moved back towards Gamma and went around towards Epsilon.
This is basically the Phoenix Hawk's rotation.
Yeah.
He just NASCAR'd the entire map, essentially getting the cap points.
But what was funny, the Phoenix Hawk was able to pick off so many that had been left behind, which is quite interesting.
Yeah, well, 42 didn't have like a light answer for it. They just had all, as I said, heavy and assaults. So they had nothing to go and counter the Phoenix Hawk from picking their individual members off. So they just end up leaving two of them to die.
Yeah, I feel like that was a big weakness. Like the Phoenix Hawk capitalized so well on these slow mechs, especially the Night Gears. They're just turtles. And this guy's just able to shoot them in the back while they're not looking.
Yeah. And then it was like the whole team just rotated, basically. It was like this. It was a giant NASCAR, unfortunately.
Yep, just a big circle.
NASCAR's even infected us in comp.
Oh, Jesus. Look how far we've come.
Look at that nice circular pattern.
Oh, it's great.
the great rotation. That's sort of what happened. They ended up dying. It was just literally a big NASCAR around, a slow NASCAR.
Yeah, real slow and steady NASCAR.
Well, both teams are locked, so we're going to go. If you want to switch back.
Yep.
We're launching in now. And please, mech gods, that I change to domination. Please, please.
Yeah, it says it on my screen.
Yay. This is another interesting map, Mining Collective. Particularly for this drop. It's light tonnage, but it's not so light that you can't take some heavier mechs. So you will often see, I think, you'll find a couple of heavy mechs in this drop. It won't just be all lights and mediums, for instance.
Yeah, I could do a couple of summoners or a summoner and a Night Gear, put them on one of these towers out here.
Yeah, some Pop-Tarts or long-range trading mechs. And we found jump jets are very, very important in this map. It can be a very big disadvantage to non-jump jet mechs trying to get around Mining Collective just because there's so many buildings that people can climb up on. Okay. So for 42, we have an Assassin 21, a Wolfhound 2, a Mad Dog C, which will probably be dual LBX or dual dual ultras or something. Assassin 21, another Mad Dog C, another Assassin 21, another Mad Dog C, and a Vulcan 5T with medium pulse by look of it. And on the other team?
Are really nice. So for Team 1, we've got a Hunchback 2C-A, a Vulcan 5T, an Urban Mech R60L with a Blackjack, and another Urban Mech K9 with two Thanatos 5S's, and holy shit, another Urban Mech R63. Wow.
And what can you see the loadout
Oh.
for the Blackjack 3 Texan? Oh, we got some initial trades here going on.
Yeah, it looks like Mr. Somaru just got caught. He's running.
He's taking a little bit of damage. He got away. He only lost 11%, so that's okay.
Yeah, but looks like the answer has taken a really, really aggressive approach here.
WKL are coming in like as a big group in this southern side here. Yeah,
Yep.
we're getting some initial pop-tarting trade happening between some assassins and hunchbacks. What's on Texan Scrublord's Blackjack 3? Can you see that? He's got medium pulse by the look of it.
Yeah, it seems like
medium
it.
pulse build. Yeah. So we've got the answer taking a central position here.
Yeah, it looks like they're caught down in that choke point though.
Yeah, it's not the best. It's not the best place for those Mad Dogs because they've got the low. Yeah, they've got the low arm mounts. They don't shoot up very well. And there, of course, they don't have jump jets.
Yeah, but I'm kind of surprised how many WKL's people are on top. That's crazy. Never seen so many small mechs. Yeah.
Pretty much all of them. Oh, one of the Urban mechs has dropped down now. I'm not sure if he's meant to be down there or not.
This is sort of an Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi moment here. Yeah, if they push either way, they're going to get caught by 3 or 4 people looking at them. This might not go too well.
They definitely want to push. They're just trying to figure out how to do it. Either way, because they don't have a lot of jump jet mechs, they're going to have to push into the low ground.
Yeah, and every time they're exposing, they're wasting armor too.
Yeah.
Their heavies are already down. Yeah.
Tolson's almost
Tolson's
done.
legged.
He's done. Yeah, there he goes. Oh, we got the Mad Dogs moving out.
Looks like they're starting to bleed out, but there are 5 or 6 mechs looking down that way.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's 2 down. It's not looking great. They're sort of sitting in the low ground, just getting shot from every angle, aren't they? Look at them.
Yep.
They're pushing in now, trying to hug the wall to keep some coverage, but look how many WKL mechs are just sitting up there.
They've just enveloped them.
Yeah, it's...
Titus still separated.
They still haven't got John. They finally got him now, but that took too long. It took way too long to get him.
Yeah, that's 1 mech for 4 mechs, basically.
It's not looking good. I think it's going to be over very quickly. A few remaining mechs just need to be cleaned up.
Oh wow, this is an impressive display. I was kind of on 42's side for this one.
Command is happy to hear
There you go. Look at that.
achievement on the surface.
8 kills to 1 rather. Sorry, 7 kills up.
Yep.
And a lot of those mechs are still very fresh too. Look at them all. Very strong display. Let's have a look at the stats. 1,000 damage in a Thanatos 5S.
Whoa.
And 3 kills. Whoa. Where did that come from? Did you see his build? Did he have LBX? Is it an LBX?
Yeah, I think it was LB20s.
Yeah, dual LB20s and maybe some backup lasers potentially. Wow, that's a huge amount of damage. What a farm. And John, the only one to die, did quite well too. He tanked for a long time and he still managed to output 600 damage. Very strong showing.
Yeah, those Thanatoses are tanky.
Apparently so. Okay, now I'm going to go out and switch the teams. Apparently, I've just been informed that the stream shows the answer winning drop 180.
Oh, I may have typed something in wrong.
Yeah, so maybe you've put that wrong. See if you can fix that up, and I'll change the people in the lobby while that happens. There we go. Oh. So they're all switched up. And we're good to go on that side. Did you want to quickly switch to the map tactics?
Just a sec.
Yep. Not that there was much to talk about with this one. Whoa, what happened there? Not HPG. We want mining collective domination. We'll clear that off.
Okay, I think I fixed it. All right, well, we are on the map strat now.
So it's a fairly simple yet effective strategy that was taken. Just had the two from WKL pushing along here, and they just all took the high ground essentially, and just traded from the high ground. Like this, yep. And then he's got a spot on. 42 sort of took the middle, but didn't have the mechs to trade on the high ground. And I think those Mad Dogs on the low ground with those low arm mounts just really didn't do them any favors in that. They just weren't able to get their weapons to bear.
Yeah, I think that was the big issue. They were trying to peek around the Echo 4 corner, and they were just getting caught by the high ground by two Thanatos the entire time, which was pretty devastating.
Yeah, I'm just watching with our stream delay at the moment. It's just people are just watching it now. The beginning of the end, so to speak.
Yep.
And there was an attempt at a push, but it was far too little too late. And when that happened, like WKL just took either side.
Yeah, I
they were
feel
just shooting them from the high ground like this. They just were getting shot on all sides, and they just let out all their armor. It was over. There wasn't much. I think it was just that was one basically in the mech lab.
Definitely.
I think WKL's drop deck was just in that instance superior. They just took the high ground, and the 42 didn't have answers for it. They couldn't get them off the high ground. Not enough jump jet mechs.
Yep. This is one case where inner sphere mechs are OP. Jump jets. Kind of, not really.
Just typing in a few more minutes. We want to keep this show on the road. We probably won't be finished by the time EMP comes, but hopefully we will. We should be able to catch at least EMP's second drop at the rate we're going. But it depends, of course, how quickly the last three matches go. Drop 1 was very slow. Drop 2 was very quick. So we'll have to see if the trend continues, and drop 3 is another quick one.
I feel like the speed of matches is very tonnage dependent.
Yes, and also map dependent.
Oh, definitely
as well. I mean, on mining collective domination, there's not a great deal of wiggle room for either teams. Potentially, I suppose, like if both teams took a trading deck, it could go on for quite a while. I have seen teams in scrims take like almost a full like range trading deck with jump jets, of course, and sort of moving around the map. So there is potential for it to go on for a longer while, but I think drop 1 most of the time, especially in these higher divisions in Div B and A, will be by far the longest drop.
Yep. If it's Alpine, just grab a blanket and pillow, get comfy.
Yeah, that's right. We do have Alpine coming up for the World Championship style rules. Thankfully,
thank God it's not polar.
Polar Highlands, no. I didn't. We were the team leaders and the admins were a bit opposed to putting polar into the map ban pool. The map ban pool is always going to be the same for drops 4 and 5. It's always the let's see, where is it? For the entire tournament, the map ban pool for drops 4 and 5 will be Alpine Peaks, River City, Oasis, Terra Firma, and Bog. They'll be the same 5 maps. So it'll be interesting to see the statistics of which map's the most popular overall out of that pool. I think. I wouldn't be surprised if Alpine was picked a fair bit.
Yeah, Alpine is a little diverse. You can definitely brawl on it, but you can definitely trade on it too. It's not impossible to do brawling on that one.
Yeah. I think it'll be that again will be dependent on the divisions. I think it'll be much harder in the top divisions to brawl in it. So like in Division A or B, I don't think we'll see too much brawling, but definitely in Division C and D, I wouldn't be surprised if there's some more pushing sort of strategies. Another strategy I will definitely be surprised if we didn't see it eventually is a Lerm Narc strategy.
Oh yeah, I'm still waiting for that.
Yeah, that can potentially be very, very strong with the way the Lerms and the Narcs are working at the moment.
Oh, definitely.
So I'm still waiting for that to happen. We might see a few lock-on weapons from E&P. They seem to have been favouring that sort of style. At least in the last Battle for Midway, they often teched in a trebuchet with LRM-15s as a sort of suppressive fire mech. So I have to see if that's resurged. Okay, so it looks like 42 are locked by the look of it. Yep.
Oh, looks like we've got all 8 for WKL again.
Yeah, I'm going to give them, say, a few minutes for WKL to lock, and then we're going to go. A little bit of fun talking.
Yep. Lots of interesting details from PGI these next few patches.
So we'll have to see if 42 can turn this around. There's 42 are still in it. We've only gone through 2 drops.
Yeah, if they can pull 3 out, they can still win.
Yep. Okay, so everyone's ready. Green across the board. Just got to wait for locked, and we're good to go. Let's go. 375 and 370. One thing I haven't been paying attention, that I'm not sure if you're aware of, Bear, is that in MOR you can have 1 hero mech for each drop.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I haven't actually been keeping an eye out for that to see whether there's hero mechs have been included as of yet. That also encompasses you can have an Omni mech with hero Omnipods. That counts as your hero mech. So which is a bit harder to spot, of course. But
yeah, definitely.
If we do see some particular builds, like for instance, a 8 ballistic direwolf, then that has to have the hero Omnipods for it to be possible. Okay, got our fancy starting music. Okay, and for 42, the answer, we've got a Piranha 1, an Arctic Wolf 1, an Onion 2CA, a Piranha 1, a Vulcan Hero. There's the hero mech right there, VLBL. That's the Vulcan Hero. It's got 4 missiles like an assassin. A Victor 9S, a Piranha 1, and a Vic 9S. 42 are going full-on brawl push. Let's see how they go. And on Team 2 side, WKL, what mechs do they have?
They've got a Phoenix Hawk 2, an Uziel 6P, a Vulcan 5T. Oh, 3 Uziel 6Ps. Whoa, look at that. Yep. Nova Prime, Phoenix Hawk 2, and a Vulcan 5T. Looks like they're all jump jets again.
They've got jump jet, and I'd say the medium pulse again.
Yeah, definitely. They're even taking the high ground.
Yep, IS medium pulse taking the high ground. Yep, and of course the Nova Prime.
Oh, they're getting shots on these piranhas already.
I'm not sure why Texans brought the Nova Prime though. Isn't it the... Which one has the... It's not the Nova Prime isn't the chassis that has the bonuses for medium pulse. It's the Nova S, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's one.
Yeah, the Nova S is the one that has the...
It looks like the answer's trying to take a traditional approach to this, but just by pushing the middle.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they want to push the middle with this sort of Overwatch that the WKL have got. Looks very strong at the moment. Look at the setup, and look at Drop Bear right at the back there with his medium pulse sitting on top.
Yep.
Like how are the piranhas going to engage this? That's the problem.
Yeah,
and
I feel
the onions.
Like the ground-bound mechs are just unable to do anything.
And the Arctic Wolf 1 doesn't have any jump jets either. The only jump jet mechs are the 2 Victors and the Vulcan Hero.
It looks like they're pushing in with their assaults first.
Yeah, they've pushed in. Don't stall that push. Got the Victor here taking some fire. There's a bit of a funny trade. It's just they can't get up to him. 42 can't get up. So I mean they're trading, but they're shooting from the low ground and just sort of.
Yeah, they can't really do anything.
Oh, Drop Bear almost fell. Their throat target goes down. Just medium pulse to death. This is not looking good. It's only early on, but we'll see. Oh, they've managed to push them off a little bit, so they've got them on the low ground a little bit. They
Yeah,
might
but
be able to
they've
start
run back
doing
up.
something.
They're still stuck on the low ground.
Yeah, they need to get on top of these WKL mechs who have pushed into the middle. But then they risk the other mechs sort of hitting them in the back.
Yeah, it's
Oh, there
just
goes
low
another-
ground to
there's
high
the-
ground,
one of
high
the
ground to low
assaults.
ground. Yeah, Victor 9S is out.
And they've rotated away.
Yep. The Uziels have rotated back now that the assaults are gone.
3 down for 42. And nice, again, a nice damage spread. Oh, another one, 4 down. A nice spread of tanking from WKL.
Yeah, definitely.
We've got Drop Bear shooting down with his arm mounts on Prometheus in the...
46% on that
one.
one. Oh, there he goes.
And there's another wipe. I'm not sure if the Ants will even get a kill here. They might get on this
Piranhas are
Vulcan.
still up.
They are, but I don't know how open are all these mechs.
Yeah, they're low percentages. I think all of their legs are starting to fall off now.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be enough. No. There's a leg gone. And another wipe. 8-0 wipe. There we go.
There it goes.
Oh, self-destructed. Not quite. Right in the end there.
So does that count
Well,
as a kill?
Well, it doesn't matter. It's a win's a win in this.
All right.
So let's see if 42 can turn it around in the last 2 drops and get a couple of wins up. So some good damage numbers from 42, but just must be excellent armor rotation on WKL's side. Almost all the mechs dying, and again, that's another game that was very much won in the mech lab. Like,
Yeah,
just
definitely.
Just and I think 42 would have been fine if they had brought jump jet mechs, like a brawling jump jet deck. Because they managed to get up nice and close with their SRM mechs, but they just didn't have enough mechs to jump up in that high ground and knock them off their perch.
Yeah, there was not enough weight up there to really push them out or get them to run away.
If 42 had 8 jump jet mechs, then that might have been a much different sort of game. They could have all just jumped on the high ground and started to pick apart and use their superior DPS to get rid of the medium pulse boats. Okay, so now we're switching. We're going back to Conquest and we're going to Alpine Peaks. Here we are. This map will be very different to the last 2 we've had.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting to see if 42 can pull out a win here after struggling for the first 3 games. Do you have a giveaway thing set up?
I do not.
I've got some codes here.
Oh.
You don't have any.
Well, I can get
Got some
Moobot.
Yeah, get Moobot. I've got some MC codes here to give out.
All right.
So I've got 1,000 MC code we'll give out now, and then we've got another one we'll give out right at the end. And here's Cozen. Cozen's just reminded me that the weekly comp updates will be done through the Incoming Missile podcast, and they'll be released each week. So the first will drop tonight or tomorrow. Okay, excellent, Cozen.
Okay, I've run into a complication here.
Yes.
So I have Moobot for my own channel, but how do I get it for this channel?
Is Live 1991, are you around? Can you help us out with this?
Uh-oh. Technical difficulties?
He was around before.
I think he is AFK. Oh, no.
I'll send him a message.
Yeah, I just whispered him.
Is he around? See if he can get a Moobot happening. Well, can you switch? Do you have a screen that has the drop order? Drop 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you have that screen?
Oh yeah, it's on the pre-post game. It's right there. Drop 4, drop 5.
Yep. So if you can put that on the screen, I'll just have a quick chat about that.
Yeah, it's up there already.
Okay, excellent. So as we've already seen, drop 1's the super heavy drop, and that's only played once. Drop 2 and 3 are domination, more of a lighter drop, with no lock-on weapons, which is something I forgot to mention before. So there's no streaks, ATMs, or LRMs are allowed in drops 2 and 3. Now, drop 4 and 5 are the map ban drops. So the teams have already banned at the start of the stream, and we're playing Alpine Peaks. And drop 4 and 5 very closely follow on with the last year's World Championship format, minus the stock mode, of course. So that's a max of 480 tons with a max of three mechs of a particular weight class. So you can only have a maximum of 3 lights, just say in 3 assaults. And that's still over the entire thing, the same as Battle for Midway. You may only use each chassis 3 times. So we've already seen 3 Uzeals, for instance. They can't use any more Uzeals, not that they'd be probably inclined to on Alpine Peaks.
Yeah, that's not the best trading mech so far, so...
No, if you're going to take it, that's probably the time to take it, though, with a nice medium pulse build.
Yeah.
How have we gone? How has Live gone? Has he managed to figure out some...
Yep, he's
some
figured
new
it out. We've got it sorted. Everyone just has to type hashtag NASCAR in all capital letters
Alright.
for a chance to win MC, right?
Sounds good. And then you can poke Live for the MC codes as well, because I'm sure he has a ton of them. So the teams are taking a little bit of time to get ready. At the moment, we've only got 642 members in, maybe making some last-minute changes. WKL looks like they've already set their Lancers, even though they're Team 2. They've got 480 tons and everything's ready.
Yeah, they're trying to keep the momentum going, yeah.
Yeah, they're feeling confident after their 3 wins, wanting to get things on a roll. But 42's still got a few minutes left before they have to get ready.
Yep. I anticipate some very heated discussions happening right now. Gosh, I wish there was more to talk about in this game.
There's not much so far at the moment. How are we going with the MooBot? Have we done that yet?
I think Live got it working. I'm pretty sure. Oh, there he goes. Yep. It's just popped up in chat.
Okay, into the giveaway, I'm typing. There's NASCAR. Bearclaw getting in there. Come on, Bearclaw, you're not allowed to win. But I will say that we usually have a bit of leftover MC codes that we distribute to shoutcasters who have cast. So you will get some token appreciation probably at the end of the season.
Oh man, you said this out loud. Oh no.
So yeah, if anyone wants to shoutcast, there's tiny amounts of MC that you can pick up. And the more shoutcasters, the merrier. You want to have as many games being able to be watched as possible. Particularly in Europe times, we often miss out a lot of the European games, unfortunately. And some of those are really, really good. We've got 42 look like they're getting ready to get locked. So we're almost good to go, I think. It's like Team 2 all ready. WKL, feeling confident. Green light's all done. Not worrying about the Lancers locked first. Conquest Alpine Peaks. Some really great strategies can go down this map, so I'm looking forward to these drops, these World Cup style drops. Be nice to see an indication of what the World Championship would have been like without the stock mode.
Oh man, would have been so much better, I think.
I can't complain. It got my team to 3rd place. Worked for me, worked for us personally.
Clans OP.
Cleanse OP. Stock mechs OP.
Yeah, all of their toilet bowl builds with all those LRMs on
God.
them.
At least my Wolfhound wasn't too bad. 4 medium laser and a large laser.
Yeah, that's not too
Like,
bad.
Yeah, it's all right. Didn't have many heat sinks, but it wasn't. And the armor was distributed all right. But geez, there were some really funny ones.
Eh,
God, some of the mechs you just ruled out straight away because they had no armor. Just didn't have any armor.
Yep.
Or
No
the
armor
awesome
and an XL engine.
once you completely armored up the awesome with the PPCs, actually had a good one. It had over 30 rear torso armor.
Jesus.
Yeah, so like in some instances, it was good practice to literally like completely twist your back and tank with the back of the awesome.
Yeah, just do a 360 in the middle of a trade.
Yeah, literally, just do a rotation. So just waiting for Tolson to lock, and then I think we'll be good to go. One red light. Just give a time warning, 1 minute to lock.
Well, we may or may not have had our first poop sock malfunction from Tolson.
Yeah, he's just sitting there. Not sure. Subwoofer was locked. Okay. They're both locked, so we just got to wait for Tolson. Right, Tolson.
Oh, it looks like Lurch is unready too.
No, it's the opposite of what we want to happen.
Good.
More green lights, not less. Tolson's ready, but now Lurch isn't.
Oh, yikes.
Gonna be spamming this launch button as soon as it's green. Come on. Come on. There we go. Boom.
Oh, there we go.
All right. I want to see these mechs. Has anyone decided to bring the Lerms?
Oh, the Clag.
The Clag. Is it alive? All right. Got our dropships coming in. Tell you what I really need to get for this, a gamepad. So much better. I used to
Yeah,
have one when I was
especially
living in
for the
Australia.
camera.
Yeah, the camera's great for the gamepad. Here the mechs come in. So, for the answer, we have a Dragon 5N,
Man coming in. Capture and
a,
hold the
a
resource
Jenna,
points.
a
Stop
Jenna
any
Oxide,
hostiles that get in
okay,
your way.
a Jaegermech DT, a Vulcan 5T, a Wolfhound 2, 2 Summoners, and a Madcat 1. And for WKL,
All right, we've got an Annihilator 1P, a Warhammer 6D, a Warhawk Prime, a Piranha 2, I think that's the Sunspider hero, the Sunspider ML. I forgot what that
yep,
stands
that's
for.
Sunspider Hero, yeah.
Yep, a Hellbringer Prime, and 2 Wolfhound 2s.
Kappa is under enemy control.
So we got the Dragon 5N with the Ultra 3s.
We have gained
The Sunspider Manual with 3 ER PPCs. It's a good build.
Oh,
Quad
that's what it
PPC
was.
Warhawk. Triple PPC Hellbringer. 3 PPC Hellbringer and Dentium. John McFuzzy in a 5 ER large laser Warhammer 6D. Draven Dark Shadow in a laser vomit Piranha 2.
Theta is controlled by
6 medium pulse wolfhound. It's currently chasing the Jenner away, but out of range. Another 5 medium pulse wolfhound actually. We've got Ham, the dual PPC summoner. Dual PPC summoner.
Yeah, the Sun
4
Spider.
Ultra 2 Jaegermech.
Ooh, Ultra 2s.
Gorse, dual EL PPC Madcat 1. You better
Looks
not
like
shoot all
Ham
those at
and
the
the
same
Sun Spider
time.
have found themselves on Sigma.
Yeah. 5 medium pulse wolfhound again. 4 SRM4 Jenna currently engaging. Look at the light battle in Gamma. The wolfhound's getting scared off.
Oh, yikes.
Need to focus those targets.
Yeah, it looks like Lurch is just shooting things right now. He's not facing any competition right now.
They've almost got the leg.
Uh-oh,
Yeah,
Brower's gone. This is going to be huge if Tolson wins this light fight.
Yes. And the 5ER large laser annihilated 1P with singles. Good build. Very strong build. Big TC in that too. TC8 in that build. With the Sun Spider peeking over in Sigma. Oh, it's 4 caps to 1 at the moment.
Ooh, yikes. Yeah, it looks like Pi is still engaged in Tolson. Tolson's dead now. Oh, it's Lurch and Pi.
Oh, his leg though.
Yep.
He's got him. One more. And the Vulcan. Oh, almost. Got him.
Oh,
Yeah,
yikes.
that's a big win.
Yep, now they can capitalize
win
on the
for
cap
Lurch.
game.
Yeah. With the quad PPC Warhawk trading over here. A big trade happening at Sigma.
Oh, definitely.
Huge trade.
It's this point in time, I would say, if they had brought a Lurm boat, it'd be pretty good hiding behind these hills.
Yeah, I can't imagine a lot of these mechs have full radar deprivation.
But the good news is there's still a Piranha up, so they still have a chance to cap.
Yeah, the Piranha's floating around Sigma at the moment. No, the caps are still going in favour though.
Yep, it's a 3 to 2 cap.
164. So I mean, it's definitely up to the push. Strike going down.
Yeah, at this point, I would tell Draven to start running off and capping.
Yeah, but does he want? I don't know if you want to run into the 5 medium pulse. Well, that's loud.
Well, you've got
I'm
a
not
point.
sure if
yeah.
you want to verse it in the Piranha. You might want to be careful. One good burn and you open from
Yeah,
those
that's a
medium
torso or a
pulses.
CT.
Yeah, got to be careful. Nissa Samaru halved already, and he's Annihilator.
Confirming that we have possession of Kappa.
Even though they lost those 2 lights, they're still winning their trades. Pretty interesting. Again, WKL. Nice damage distribution.
Oh, Madcat Mark 1 is 1 touch. Cherry red CT, there he goes. Boom, drop there, that's him. He's a nice 3 cap now.
Yep, they've kind of slowed the bleed now.
Yeah, we got the Vulcan Lurch.
Uh-oh, yeah, Lurch
Versing
has
off
found
against
the
the Piranha.
Piranha. Oh
Yep,
no,
there's
he's
a-
walking straight into him.
Oh, that wasn't.
That was not a good move.
Lurch is sort of spraying his medium pulses though. He's going to go and poke the Annihilator. Boom.
Took him out. Uh-oh.
Lurch probably wants to go get feeder at this point in time. Make sure they get that cap win. Yeah, he's going there.
Yeah, it looks like the rest of WKL is pushing in on the 42 heavies.
If Lurch can stay alive and keep these caps going in their favour, they could pull this. They could pull the cap win in. Turn around, Lurch. Turn around.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh, the Piranha got what he was looking for.
Oh, no, look at that. One touch Piranha. Get him. Yes, Lurch.
Oh, now he's got to deal with the heavies too.
Ah, he's open now.
They're not going to give up Theta easily.
No. Not getting that Theta cap might have been really important then.
Yeah, it's just one
being
mech
pushed
now.
off it. Yeah.
And he's so close to these heavies. Even if he tried to run, I think he'd get shot in the back.
Yeah, he'd get turn up. Oh no, he's not paying attention. Be careful.
Uh-oh.
One touch now.
He is not looking good.
Nah, he's done. So close. Yet so far. That was a good game.
Yeah, definitely.
Doesn't much closer. Yeah, look at the war drop bear, and the Warhawk is almost red open. Open on all sides.
53%.
Theta is controlled by the enemy.
That was a good game. Let's see the damage numbers.
Well, 42 did pick up some kills this time, so that's good.
Yeah, much closer. I'll have to see what happens in the Texan doing good work in that triple PPC Sun Spider. 800 damage. I say Lurch was definitely one of the MVPs for 42 then. In his Vulcan 5T, did a lot of work. 3 kills, almost pulled a victory. Couldn't quite make it.
All right. Texan Scrublord taking the farming lead this time.
Mm. Okay. Now we got to change the teams one final time.
So has that EMP match started yet?
I believe it's due to start in a minute. As to whether it's on time or not, I'm not sure. The stream should be starting up soon. We might just miss the first drop, depending on how fast. Or we might come in part way through the first drop.
It's always interesting to see those big teams fight it out.
Yeah, it should be a good match. So let's have a look at Alpine Peaks Conquest. So do you want to go to the map strat for a second while we wait?
We're there.
So we had a nice engagement from both teams' lights over here. Pushing along. And then we had a very large fight sort of around this Sigma position. Oops, that's the wrong one. Very big fight over here at Sigma, which was basically all the entire trading was going on this side of Sigma. Oops, these colors.
Yeah, we might have to make the arrows a little thicker. It's kind of skinny.
Yeah, little skinny arrows. That's all right. So yeah, that was basically it. It was a pretty straightforward game, really. And 42 won the light fight at Gamma, and then their light flanked down and got back at Kappa, but couldn't quite get Theta, unfortunately.
Yeah, by the time he got back to Theta, like his team was disintegrating.
Yeah, it was very close though. The WKL did win out in the trading, but not by much. There were a few very open damage mechs at the end there, so it was much closer than it could have appeared. Just a few alphas either way was like really a deciding factor. It was a very close game.
Definitely. I feel like the strikes had a big play on this. If they had spread out a little further, it would have taken a little longer to get those kills in.
Yeah. Both teams were quite clumped, actually. I was surprised with that. Normally, I'm used to seeing a bit more of a spread of mechs on this map. But both mechs were very clumped. Both teams were very clumped up in sort of around those circular areas I've put down. Okay. Let's have a look. Is MWO Leagues 1 started up yet? Number 2 is up at the moment. Number 1 isn't up yet. It might just be starting soon. Mr. Samari is locked. WK is locked. Now it's waiting for 42. And then we're going to be good to go. So can 42 scrape a win out? At the moment, they're only locked at 430 tons, which is quite light considering the max is 480. They're missing 50 tons.
I feel like that's a big sign of how fast they're going to be going this round.
Gotta go fast. Yeah. Yeah, well, they could bring like a couple of lights, some mediums, and some heavies, and just W key right into them. It is available. Be interesting to see if they do. Might catch WKL with their pants down if they do that.
Yep, maybe we'll see a brawl in these higher divisions. Who knows?
Potentially. From your end, Bearclaw, can you host, or do I have to host?
I think I end my stream and then you can host the channel, whoever's left in here.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Sounds correct.
Because like you have the dashboard and I just have a stream key, so
I have the power.
yes, the power.
Okay, come on. Let's go 42. Oh, they've got a little bit more tonnage now. They're creeping some more tonnage into their drop deck. 480 now, up to max. I think you really, no matter what, you want to use like at least 470 tons. I don't think you want to drop too much tonnage in this. Hey, was it just this movement for WKL?
What's up?
Did WKL's Lancers just move?
I wasn't really paying attention. I hope not. Uh-oh.
Can't have that.
Are there shenanigans going on? What's going on here?
No, return your Lancers. No, no moving. .42 moving around. I'd like to see 42 get a win now. I don't like seeing stomps.
Yeah, definitely.
I want
still
to
on
see them get a win up.
42 side. Yep.
Yeah, definitely. And they almost had it in that last match. I think oh, they're ready. Just go wait locked. They're good to go. All right, let's go. I think in drops 2 and 3 there was more of a drop deck problem than a skill problem per se. With 42 not bringing jump jet mechs to mining collective, I think they just got punished too much by the Overwatch drop deck WKL brought.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting to see those close range Overwatch mechs be used to that great of an effect on that map.
Yeah, the medium pulse boats in particular were very strong, weren't they? Very heat efficient too, I think, is a thing with the medium pulse boats. The
Oh, yeah.
medium pulse boats fit all those with the new heat sinks is very nice.
As long as they don't lose a torso.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, you don't know. Some of those medium pulse boats might have been running XL.
Oh, yeah.
Like you never know. Don't have to worry about losing a torso and don't have to. This is it's all or nothing.
Yeah, because once you lose a
Alright.
torso, you die.
The answer have a Cataphract 3L, a Vulcan 5T, a linebacker, a Madcat Mark 2A, a Huntsman C, a Wolfhound, and a linebacker prime. On WKL side,
We've got an Annihilator 1P, a Commando 2D, a Sunspider Manul, a Flea 17, a Nightgear, a Wolfhound 2R, a Warhawk Prime, and a Warhammer 6D.
very nice. Can
Yeah,
you
I
see
love
what?
Commandos.
Is that a 4 PPC Madcat Mark 2A? Is that what that's running? Can you see that, Mick?
I'm looking for
Can't
it.
see it. Where is he?
Madcat
Right,
Mark
Tolson,
II.
there he is. Yeah, he is. He's quad PPC.
He's
Madcat
got some
Mark 2.
googly eyes too.
Yeah, he's got some googly eyes and he's got a club on his back. You got an
Alright.
SRM Huntsman of some sort, or is... Oh, we got SRM Brawlers. So I say that right? Yeah, we got SRM linebackers and Huntsmen, so they are pushing. They're going to push in.
Oh, yikes.
So we will see a push here. We got the Wolfhound and Vulcan with medium pulse to back up.
It looks like they're taking shots from WKL right now. They're on the Hotel 7 hill right now. Or Ridge.
Yeah, they haven't really taken a huge amount of damage though, so it'd be interesting to see if they close in. Tolson's taken the damage, but he's a trading. So, or subwoofer,
Oh,
no.
subwoofer. Uh-oh.
Be careful.
He's
be
taking
careful.
a wrong turn.
They need to push now. They need to go.
Yikes.
Subwoofer's taking all the damage. Yeah, I think they've said press the W key. Well, they've got him below him. Ah, subwoofer's leg though. Look at that. Is he legged?
Uh-oh. Looks like it. Looks like it. Yeah, his leg is smoking.
Yeah, he's crawling. Yeah. We'll see if they can. We're still at Titus Q and the linebacker way back there too. Sort of they're backing up nicely.
Uh-oh. Looks like Tolson's
You know-
about to get a flea in the back.
You know, from this point, like 42 don't really need to push in.
Yeah,
They've
they
just
could
got
just
map
wait here and
control.
cap.
They could just take 3 cap and just wait.
But they
They
are
don't
taking
need-
the engagement.
They're going to take it. They could have thought about just taking a 4 cap then. First one goes down for the Tiger.
Yep, one linebacker down.
Cataphracts here with mask.
In the back, Tolson is fighting a flea right now.
Is he really?
Yep.
On the linebackers, the subwoofer with his broken linebacker, the Flea's going to win this. Oh, Flea's running away.
Yep, 48% on that one. There he goes.
No, look at WKL. They've accepted it perfectly. They've just identified, and this is the problem in the higher divisions. They've identified the brawl push, and they've just look at them go back in a nice line. So they've dropped. It's pretty even at the moment. There's still a lot of fresh mechs for WKL.
Yeah, they
compared
just
to
kept
the
pressing
answers.
that S key and kept backing up.
Mr. Samaru is still 70%. He's Annihilator.
I'm surprised he's still standing. I thought he was the first to go.
No, managed to scrape it away.
Oh, Mr. Somaru did get legged, but takes the Wolfhound.
It's not going to matter too much for that Annihilator being legged.
Yeah, it's already slow.
The flea is still getting Tolson and subwoofer.
That is
He's
crazy.
still going.
Oh, there he goes.
Tolson's
Tolson's down.
self-destructed. He's self-destructed.
Oh, killed himself.
No. With just subwoofer left leg, that's all over.
And there it is.
5-0. So 5-0 for WKL. Shout out for WKL. If they keep playing that well, I'm going to put him in Div A next season.
Yeah, these guys deserve a promotion at this point.
Well, if they win their second one on the trot, which they won last year's battle for Midway Div B, they're definitely going up. So just watch yourself, Mr. Samaru. Looking at you, then you're smoking Annihilator.
Yeah, start throwing matches so you can stay in Div B.
It was very strong. Texan doing 800 with the Sunspider Manuel. Yeah, good spread of damage.
All right, quick question. Did Tolson self-destruct or did he get killed by someone?
Tolson was very damaged and he self-destructed.
Okay.
Yeah. But with our with the match ID and the API, we'll have a good spread. There'll be a good spread of not good spread. There'll be the tool that you'll be able to see all the match statistics. I don't know exactly how that's all worked out yet, but I think it's going on. Okay. And let me have a look. Just gonna have a quick look as the EMP match started. And the EMP match has indeed started. So we'll skip the interviews for this time and we'll go straight on to hosting the main channel, MWO Leagues, for the EMP versus 228 game. Okay. Thanks everyone for tuning in. And if you're too lazy to skip over the stream, we'll host it through this one anyway. Okay, thanks for that, Bear Claw. We're all done.
All right. So I guess I just end the stream.
Yeah, you should do that.